Hello everybody, I am Josh G. This is World TV. A lot of you also know me as Trucker Josh from my original channel. Thank you for joining the craziness on this channel. That's right, today we're going to be talking about news of the weird. You have no idea how much odd, weird things happen right on your doorstep that you have no idea about. So we're going to go over a few of the stories from around the world that you may or may not have heard of yet. That'll just make your eyebrows just go, huh? That's right. At the end of the episode, I'm going to ask a couple of questions, and you guys will have your opportunity to answer them in the comment section below, and I will review them in the next episode. Alright guys, buckle in. I'm Josh G, and this is World TV News of the Weird. Okay, our first story comes from the big city, the Big Apple, New York. That's right. Good thoughts going out to them right now. They're having a pretty hard time with Hurricane Sandy going through there right now. An officer with the duty to serve and protect has planned to cook and eat several women. Not just several. Apparently, there's been about 100 potential victims on his list. I don't know what you'd call it. His blacklist, his bucket list, his dinner list? I don't know. This guy's crazy. In a criminal complaint unsealed in Manhattan federal court, Gilberto Valle III, 28 of Forest Hills, Queens, was charged with conspiring to cross state lines to kidnap women. Right, and he got these women's names, addresses, physical descriptions from the federal database that only police are supposed to use for police business. The charges of that carry a maximum life sentence in prison, and I'm sure the death sentence in some states. I don't know, I'm not from that country, but that's kind of crazy. I don't know. Investigators uncovered a file on Val's computer containing the names and pictures of at least 100 women. Apparently he had even undertaken surveillance of a few of them. That's just creepy. His lawyer's trying to get him out on bail, claiming it was all fantasy. Who fantasizes about that? Like, who's sitting there daydreaming at work thinking, man, I'd love to eat her? What? Sounds bad, but he's actually talking about physically cooking her and eating her flesh. In court, they outlined a little piece of his conversation online with another co-conspirator. He is quoted saying, "I can just show up at her home unannounced. It will not alert her. I can knock her out and kidnap her after dark when no one will know what's going on." Brilliant. Oh yes. And then he says, "I was thinking of tying her body to some kind of apparatus. Cook her over low heat and keep her alive as long as possible." This guy is sick. How in the world did he get on the police force? NYPD, I think you gotta up your, application of background checks, you know. You might not want to be hiring cannibals. I don't know. Just a thought. Okay, guys, I want to know your thoughts and opinions on this story. What should happen to this police officer? Should the judge listen to his lawyer's pleas that he was just fantasizing, that it was not real, that there is a fine line between fantasy and reality? Or should he be charged with the full force of the law and be sentenced to life in prison, maybe even the death penalty? What do you guys think of this? He's been using the federal database to access private information about over 100 women and even stalked a few of them. It's pretty crazy in my opinion, but I want to know your opinions down below in the comments, and I'm going to review them next episode. Until then, take care. I'm Josh G, and this has been World TV News of the Weird.